All right, store 1890, customer Robert. This is his kitchen installation video. So as you can see, we're not finished totally yet, but this is as far as we can get until we get our parts ordered. So I'm gonna show you all the functions first, and then I'll go over the material. These right here are your pegs, so you can adjust those how you want. Okay. Right. Shelf, open shelf, store. Right. This right here has tape on it, so I'm just gonna leave that on there until we finish the installation. Roll out trays. Alright. Alright, so you've seen everything in the cabinets and everything's working well. Let's go, I guess let's start with this area first. So the sink base, the 36 sink base was not delivered. So we need a sink base 36 inches wide. Now this is a farm sink base, okay? So he's installing a sink that we will need to be able to cut off the face frame to install the sink. So I think it's a SBA 36 inch sink base. Over here is the dishwasher, and there is going to be some filler to make this 24 inches wide. So as you can see here, these are not finished, so we need to order two 42 inch, I think this is a regular, by 11.5 inches. So just an upper skin by 42 inches. We need two of those in the black. So those were not finished. One thing to also note is none of the crown molding was delivered. So for this whole job. So we need at least two sticks for the black, and then one, maybe 3 or 4 sticks for this color, for the other color. So that takes care of this whole area, and then we'll be wrapped up there. So for the stove area, originally on the plans, they had a 2-inch filler. So they had the 33-inch Lazy Susan, a 2-inch filler, and then the 15. And then we worked off of that. Well, I was not able to put the 2-inch filler there because this was already tight without the 2-inch filler. I don't know why exactly the 2-inch filler was put on the drawings, but in reality, there was no way that was going to work. So, as you can see, the upper and the lower are flush. So what happened originally, so when I had to put this 15-inch all the way over, and then it became inline flush with this upper, this was originally a 21-inch deep cabinet. That was a problem because, as you can imagine, their stove was here, and then this all right, let me retry to explain this. So the stove was directly in the spot. What happened was then we had to move the hood the hood on the design was 52 inches wide. So as you can imagine, they're having a 48-inch gas stove here. Bear with me when I try to explain this, but 48 inches here with a 21-inch deep cabinet, 21-inch wide cabinet, and then they had a 52-inch space with an 18-inch cabinet here. So if you can imagine, this was the stove and the hood they were not lining up. So to fix that error, the customer had an 18-inch cabinet here. No, the 18-inch cabinet was originally here, and the 21-inch cabinet was here. So I asked the customer if I can swap these cabinets here. So this is now an 18, and this is now a 21 inches. This made this whole thing 3 inches longer. So as you can see, we still have plenty of room here. It did not hit the post either way. So, and then what that allowed me to do, the customer is having a 47.25 inch wide hood. This is now 48 inches. This is now 48 inches. Let me show you. 48 inches. 48 inches. So now they're both 48 inches. And now they're both aligned, flush, and they're flush. So as I was able to move this whole section down, because I shortened this cabinet and I shortened this space from 52 inches to 48, now you can see where my stiff leg is. That's where we're gonna miss that plug now. We've brought everything back to miss that plug, to the front of that plug. So it's gonna be somewhere around here. Originally, with everything pushed out, we were in the middle of the plug, or I think we were probably 3/4 of an inch in the plug. So I know that was a lot of information. Probably could have made that shorter, but to make a very long statement short, we just switched these two cabinets. Customer was okay with it. If need be, he asked me, can he always switch these attachments, these modifications, and he definitely can. So with all that said, so we have our REP, our refrigerator cabinet. So his refrigerator is 27 and almost 28 inches. So this is a 27 wide refrigerator panel. So this is a 24 inches. So I had to make blocking, as you can see, and at 3 inches of blocking. So this can be 27 inches. So what that means is we need to order a 8-foot by 27 inch refrigerator panel with an 1.5 inch filler on the front. That will give us, that will make this look like just a box for the refrigerator, and it's going to look really finished, and it's going to miss that plug, and that's really good news. Wasn't able to install the island. The island did not come with a skin for the back of it, so we need a 4x8 skin in black, and that will take care of that. We have the scribe, the toe kick, and this is longer than 8 foot, so they sent two skins for this to probably seam together. So I'm going to do that when I get back. I did not glue this down to the floor yet. That will be something when we come back. We will permanentalize this to the floor. One thing to know, that he's going to have granite, and I talked to the contractor. The granite is 1.25 inches. I made my blocking 1 5/16. So there is a 1/16 of wiggle. There's my blocking. It's removable, so it's just staying in there by pressure fit. So that's all good. So not a bad start to this job. So the sink base needs to be ordered. 2 skins for the uppers in black. The crown molding needs to be ordered. The REP needs to be ordered. And I think that wraps up all the material that needs to be ordered. Oh, and the skin, the 4x8 skin. And that should wrap up this installation. So I think we're good there. Oh, I tell you what. The customer wants to put decorative doors on the back of the island. Now, I'm assuming he wants to do that with the long stretch of cabinets as well. The only thing is, there was no black doors delivered. These are all that white rustic look door. So I believe that goes on the back and probably on the end of this cabinet. But there was no black doors delivered for the island. You can see this is the microwave cabinet. These are the decorative doors, and they didn't get delivered with this cabinet. So that's pretty much what we need to do to finish up this installation. Thank you.